Oh, they say, oh, you know what's at the end of that rainbow? A pot of gold. Yeah, well, I got news for you. The rainbow has two ends. And you know what's on the other side? A really pissed off lesbian. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to the end of that rainbow. And we're going to see what we find. So, here we go. This is the end of the rainbow. The side of somebody's truck, because this guy just pulled right in front of me. We're at the thrift store. Who would have thought the rainbow would have ended at the thrift store? So that's it. We just had a devastating hurricane here on Long Island. Hurricane Sandy. And the gas lines, without exaggeration, it's 3 to 4 hours for you to fill up your tank with gas. And this morning I got so lucky, a gas station was opening on my way to work, and I just slid in there and filled up my tank. And so I'm at work today, and I'm thinking to myself, with all my great wisdom, I'm like, there's going to be nobody out on the road today, because nobody's going to have any gasoline or doesn't want to waste the gasoline going to places that they don't necessarily have to go. So wouldn't it be a great time to go down to the thrift store? So we get here, and I'm looking in the parking lot, and I see more cars than I've ever seen before in my life. Here. Look at this. The place is jam-packed. So, I mean, I give up. We can't win on this show. You know what? Well, you know it's going to be a good day when you step out of your car right onto a dirty diaper. What was I, Adolf Hitler in a past life? Come the fuck on. Who does that? You see all these Sega Genesis games here, and your imagination just runs wild. It makes you think that, at one time or another there were a lot of Sega Genesis games that you missed out on and somebody else got. Oh man, just when you think you've seen it all. $18.99 for a Nintendo. That does not work. That's it. That's the nail in the coffin for this thrift store. Jesus Christ. That is so ugly. It's beautiful. That would make a great wedding gift. Okay, here's a little thrift store tip. Sometimes thrift stores will have endless shelves of CDs. This one's not so bad, but sometimes they have endless shelf after shelf of stacks of CDs. TurboGrafx games always have a bright fluorescent tab here right in the corner. So sometimes I'll just glaze over the entire rack of CDs looking for that little fluorescent tab. And that's just a real time saver, because I don't sift through all this fucking bullshit CDs anymore. But that's a tip, and I know one day that one's going to pay off for me. It hasn't yet, but I know one day it will. Alright. The thing that I like about this thrift store is that you can find things in completely random locations. The thing I dislike about this thrift store is that you'll pay $3.43 for sports games. $2.42 for Wayne Gretzky hockey. And then my camera won't focus. Okay, here's another reason why I always check the baggies hanging up on the racks. We got Cyber Stadium Series Base Wars. $2.42 is kind of steep, but I don't have it, so I'll take it. That's an ultra game. And we have SNK Little League Baseball. I'll take an SNK game any day of the week for $2.92. And Base Wars actually has a gold sticker on the back, which leads me to believe that it has a backup memory battery. It's pretty neat. So we'll take these two. Okay. So, you know, anytime you step into a loaded diaper, you know you're having a lucky day. So I figured, you know, going just by that alone, I never played Lotto or anything like that. But I bought a Lotto ticket and a payday. So let's scratch this Lotto ticket. And by the way, payday is paying me sick amounts of money for this endorsement, just so you know. So let's scratch this Lotto ticket, and I got news for you. If we win, we're buying the TurboGrafx, baby. So there you go. No such luck. And, you know, as unhappy as I am about losing that lottery ticket, I'm even more unhappy about this payday bar. This payday bar was $1.29, and it doesn't have any chocolate on it. So we took a quick. That's all right. So that was a fun little thrift store blast. And, you know, we picked up 2 Nintendo NES games here. We got Base Wars. And we got SNK Championship Series Little League Baseball. And both games are in really nice shape. And you know, 2020 hindsight, there was 1985. Look at that. 1985. 2020 hindsight, there was a 50% off sale coming up. You know, in all reality, I should have took these games and maybe hid them somewhere, and then came back and got the 50% off deal. Because I mean, we wound up spending about $5 for these 2 Nintendo games, which is not, you know, that's not the price range I really look for Nintendo games. But you know, I'd rather pay the $5 and not come home from the thrift stores dry. And we don't have these 2 Nintendo games. And you know what? Even being sports titles, they're pretty neat sports titles for the NES. I don't mind getting sports titles for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So there we go. That was a quick little thrift store blast. And I'll see you guys next time.